In this video, we will look at how to create the class notebook within Microsoft Teams. Class Notebook is the name given to the educational add-on to the Microsoft OneNote application. Class notebooks can be created standalone out with Microsoft Teams. However, in this video, we will be looking at how to create a class notebook within Microsoft Teams. Each class notebook is unique to its particular team, just like a folder or jotter would be unique for each class. A variety of different content and media can be added to class notebook pages, and the different section groups allow for collaborative working and sharing content with students. For teachers, there are 4 main section groups which can be accessed within Class Notebook. These are the collaboration space, the content library, the teacher-only section, and the student notebooks. Each section group can be subdivided with sections, and each section can be subdivided with multiple pages. Pages are where the variety of content and media can be added to your Class Notebook. Before you can access Class Notebook within Microsoft Teams, the Class Notebook first has to be set up. If your team is relatively new, you'll see the Set Up Class Notebook option at the top of the general channel. However, if your team has existed for a while, you'll have to navigate to the Class Notebook tab. If you're viewing Teams in the grid layout, you'll see Class Notebook above your list of channels on the left-hand side of the screen. If you're viewing Teams using the list layout, you'll see Class Notebook at the top of your screen. After selecting Class Notebook, you'll be asked to set up a OneNote Class Notebook. From here, you can choose to set up a blank notebook or create a notebook from existing notebook content. In this example, we're going to create a blank notebook. The first screen displayed simply gives an overview of the main section groups created within your class notebook. Select Next. On this screen, you'll be asked to personalise the sections created within each student's private space. By default, 4 are created for you. However, these can be deleted, and you can choose to add your own if you wish. When you're happy with the sections you've created for each student's private notebook, select Create. Your class notebook has now been created, and you're displayed with the Welcome to Class Notebook page, which again provides a brief overview of Class Notebook and its various features. To see more of Class Notebook on the screen within Teams, select the diagonal arrow in the top right-hand corner, which allows you to expand the tab. To navigate between the different section groups within your class notebook, select the Show Navigation button on the left-hand side of the screen. From here, you will be displayed with the different section groups that exist within your class notebook. These are the collaboration space, the content library, and the teacher-only section. After the teacher-only section, all pupils within your team will have their personal notebooks displayed. We will look at each of these section groups in more detail in another video. When setting up the sections within your students' notebooks, it is important to consider your course or term plans. You may wish to create sections for class projects or important course topics, as well as generic sections such as homework. Further sections can be added at a later date. This can be useful if you only wish to add new sections as and when they're needed to avoid overloading students with information. This can also be useful if you implement a new project which you hadn't originally planned for. We will look at how new sections can be added to a student's notebook in the Creating Sections and Pages video, which is the next video in this series.